This day 1352 the Arukh HaShulchan. Our learning should be exclusive for Eretz Yisrael and Am Yisrael in our fight against Shoyim Aruim Chamasim Machshmon Zichram. Today we're doing a Siman Reish Mem Beis in Yardeh, Sif Vav Hu Yud Gimel. Vav Kasar Ramam Eiz Cholik Rabbo. Who is the person said to be arguing his Rebbe? Somebody makes a medrash, meaning yeshiva, and he sits and he expounds, and teaches Rabbo, without his Rebbe's Mish Rabbo Kaim, his Rebbe's alive. Abish Rabbo Dinaches, even though his Rebbe's in a different country. And in front of one's Rebbe, one's never allowed to paskin. Chomer Allah b'nei Rabbo, and he paskin Allah from his Rebbe, Chai Misa, is liable to death. Bein Rabbo Beis Meal, the 12 meal between himself and his Rebbe. Shala Adam Devar Halacha, and a person asks him Halacha, Mutar Lashi, B'chule, he's allowed to respond. Mehmed Vorim, when it's true, B'davar Nikra Mikra, something which would happen by chance. In other words, it's not a set situation. Avolik Bala, that's Malora, but to set oneself up as a Mara Halacha, B'lishev Laros, and to go and pass the Choshoel to anybody who asks, Afilu Rabbi B'Safalim, he was at the end of the world, B'Safalim, he's at the under of the world. Also, Laros is now at the paskin. Ad Shemus Rabba until his Rebbe dies. Ellen came nothing was just made up unless he got permission from his Rebbe. Kuli Ad Kan Lashono. End quote from the Rambam. Neiladaito the Kvod Yeshiva, according to the Rambam, to set Yeshiva Ladun to paskin Shilas Uchashimishbar, Horus paskin Shilas and Rechaim with your Eben Ez and you're there. Also, Afilu B'Richuk Makom. It says also even at a distance for Rak Lahoras Bakroi, only to occasionally give a psak mutzachutzi Beis Meal. So we're outside of 12 meal. Because means that if it's less than that, Gama Cry also, even on occasion, it's also. Even not that was just me, Rabbo, if you got permission, Rabbi Mutam Cholin Yon, it's no matter what. That's what I'm saying about it. Tyson Sanhedrin, the Sanhedrin that faith, even that's a test. With Ivram Mashma, Tokyo Base Meal, was into a meal, I feel not the Rishus also. You got permission too also. I feel about Cry, even on occasion, I jump. And he says, Gas Mission was the same thing. But Asher Gam Das Ramam came. Ramam's passing all this way as well. That which he says when you get permission is permissible. Zel b'chutz yud beis meal, that's outside 12 meal. I feel like when yeshiva lo ra, and there you can even start be yeshiva for paskening. If it's only beis meal, us b'chol but within 12 meal, it would be us no matter what. Zayiv, I need to know how much I was saying l'dun b'kroi chutz yud beis meal. I'm astounded at that which are rabbeim were matir to judge even on occasion outside 12 meal, even without netilas rishus. Need the Bazel Lake Mishum covered Rabbo, because there's no problem keeping Rabbo. I will hope a Sanhedrin and Sanhedrin base time that says Pamachad, Rabbi Lamakam Achad, Rabbi Yudah Nasi went to some place for Chule. You see the whole case of May beats him, May beats him. He saw them. Also, we said he saw losing May beats him of marshes, thinking that it's like May beats him, egg liquid, which is not Machshel Kabatua. So they said, why are you using this water? Sometime it came to here, they thought it was, he was by egg liquids, and so it made with soim darishlu. And they thought it was about marsh water. That time they made the decree. Tamid al Yora, Tamish al Paskin came no to me, let's get some from his Rebbe Akan Lashon Gemara. That's a quote of Gemara. If it came at a time, Mishum Takola, since the issue is a stumbling block, he doesn't know how to explain properly. And people make mistakes. They make mistakes in what he says. And can't Eza Fresh Basement, Tokid Basement, Lachid Basement. There was a make of it within 12, outside 12 mil. Now, Shas Mashal Edia. When the Shas, it sounds explicit, the below the Tilas Meabo, without taking his authorization from his Rebbe, Varavo Meidi. The Rabbo Varabo? What that means here? Well, I got Rab maybe in Chadel Ros, and Zebi knows, evidently, that he knows how to paskin. Who has beard Varav and to explain his words. Shlo Yitu with Varav, then he won't make mistakes his words. Other without that, Asalo Shumara is not allowed to paskin anything. I feel Barichu Mako, even at a distance. I enjoy. Ches, because of a law of in the core of the matter to understand. The Rambam Vatuv Shalom avoid the Tilas Rabbi may cover a Rab. It's not because of accuracy in psak, it's because of cover Rav. There is a difference between an occasional psak and being cover or making oneself a permanent Rav. Well, Gemara Shemul, they didn't make cover Rav. Then what? It's not because of cover Rav. Ella, he thought she inspired. So the reason we should explain that. Omer Sham, the Rav, Shiar the Bavel, National Rebbe Rishus. Wherever he went down the Bavel, Rebbe gave Rishus to pass. He got me a lamely Mishkoshus and asked if he knows what he knows his stuff. Why does he need to get authorization? Taritz, and it says, name Maisa. I'll show you, because this story, which you just told me, that time, it's Nishub Dvar, didn't stumble what he said. And jump. Because they cover a Ravu, because they say should cover up my Parkashas Lamalorishus. Why? What is Shas asking? Why do you need permission? For Rav Tamid Muvak, the Rebbe Hava. Rav is the Rebbe's Tamid Muvak. Was not to ask anywhere without getting authorization. Very much ahead. The Rakba asked for the Rebbe Yesh there Yesh. I think it's what he had there. It says Habed here. It's a typo. It sounds like the Rak asked for the Rabbi only was Rabbi is there's a lack of cover. The Rav, for the Rabbi Talmido Yoresham, the town Pasar Sham. The Rabbi says is bar Asilo Manitil Shus. According to what our Rabbi say here, it's in his place it never works. The Tilas Shus Raka Rikokumako, so he had distance. The Sancha Mashalay, the Richu Makum, and Till should cover Rabbo. Someone said it's until said that this is not because of covered his Rebbe, Kishon, but because of stumbling blocks. Much Kosavnu, like we saw, but Sarchim. Unclear. Test. Chemat Sansi Barik, Bezel Shon Alo Masha Amru, Tami Al Yoran, Nothing Rishus Mirabo, that which they said that Tamish shall get permit, not possible as it gets Rishus. Actually, to advance, so you don't make a mistake on account of the words. He saw some time about the cover alone. Maybe Tsoy, maybe Makshirin. Like it says, the Sanhedrin, the Talmud came to us and passed us that marsh water is not Makshir, who made baking Darshal, and he was really, he had in mind egg water. But he got authorization from his Rebbe, we assume that he knows what he's doing. The Parish Rashi, Bazilah, like Rashi says, you have a she'll say. The Rebbe gave permission. Rabbi Medak Daik was that his Rebbe checked out. She showed up a source that his language should be open. In other words, his tongue should be open. Later showing people won't make mistakes when they hear him on the show. Came so double since it has to with people not making mistakes. They also make mistakes by simple matters. Even by a bagel an egg with kutach. Also true because of the portion Masha Maru, Talmud Ayor Kinota Rosh Mishus Rabo. That which it says that a Talmud Shah Paskin, unless he got Rishus from his Rebbe, Pshita She ain't a time in the cover Rabbo. It's obviously not because of cover Rab. And Mishum Shemal Yadaki before, but maybe won't be precise in his words. The two Mishum people make a mistake in his language. Kuli Akan Lashon Hamarik. That's in Kofamik. Velama Lo Yiskiru, Klubazek Cloud, Shatam says, why didn't the other place can mention this at all? You Vaisi Barivosh. It's Simon Shaina, very famous Simon. Simon, Smicha, and its authority. Because the Shita is a Ramam Kenu, the Queen Ram, it's like this. In front of Mamish, Chai Misa. And then it's in front of his Rebbe, Mamish, Chai Misa, of course. So in front of it's not in front of him. Toki base meal also. Then show me it's also Kuti base meal, Bakrai Mutter, outside 12 meal on occasions Mutter. The Keva also, and permanently it's also to Bitam Shemali Dakik Vav. That might not be precisely what he says. Because in the Maisa Tommy says you have a cover. I jump. That Tommy was the itinerant preacher, made himself a place to kavua. Vlovim. That's Rivosh. But I shouldn't say I understand. Echiv Shalamar that Maisa say a keva. I could possibly say that was where he set himself up as a permanent place. This is what they said. Tommy Echapolakan. Talmud came to here. Masha the Rakarazul Paslam. Sounds like only this already gave them. All came in the Tobit Vorav. And furthermore, if they made a mistake in his words, he said that Shkavashamakam Yishivaso, if he was permanently settled there, then Haraya Yamaximatusa would have made them, made them change their ways, and go back on their mistake. Must have been just a passerby. And the issue was because of account of a concerned mistake. Why did the Rambam not possibly mention this? How did the Rambam possibly not mention this? Rav, me is 19 years the Rambam may have first finished Achabach Maitza the Talmud. Is them shot? Perish Rashi Kushlu, but Rashi is very difficult. It's thus yesh laha nil'ag lashon. What good does it do for a person who is express himself poorly? He just me rabbi, okay, to get authorization from his rabbi. After rabbi talking the shana, his rabbi going to fix his speech. The Shema the Tomar maybe say the nil'ag lashon, the nil'ag lashon lo yismoch, that he won't give smicha to somebody who has this difficult way has difficulty to express himself. That was a lamatin. We never found such a thing. But again, Rabbi Chia was not able to say hearts. Did not get smicha b'tmiya. Besides, it's because something went wrong once. It's going to make a permanent zera. There's a Rambam explains to you, tell me that also tell me, Nenash Bezesh also Yofer or also Shushor Makam Rabbo. It's punishment Shamayim. To paskin wrong. Because he would paskin Lochash Makam Rabbo. That was for Ksubas. Arisi the Abai also come to Abai, the Cherkra Abai came from Abai. They mal the Oris with the test of Chodesh B'Meinekas Chavero. Can you be engaged to a woman who's after 15 months, but she's widowed, she's nursing her child. She had been nursing 15 months. Like it's 18 or 20, age just wait 18 or 24 months, depending. But in any event, it was after 50 months. Can he get engaged? And he said yes. Rabbi said yes. She asked him, Rabbi Yosef, also, when he came from Rabbi Yosef, his Rabbi said, no, it's not also. But Rabbi ran after his sharecropper to try and get him to take back his psak. He wasn't able to reach him. Rabbi Hai Milsa Adam Rabbanan, that which Rabbanan says, that a person should not be made things as his Rebbe is. It's not because it looks like a denigration of his Rebbe. Because it's lacks after Yishmael. The other Gamira, I knew this halacha. Hachanam says that's also true in Sanhedrin. The Mistai Milsa also Talmud, because he passed in Rebbe's vicinity, his Mistai Milsa. Really, it's all because of cover rabba. By the Arukh HaShulchan by the Arukh HaShulchan here. Initially, he didn't pay attention to this. Abai didn't pay attention to this. He didn't pay attention. And because it didn't look like he was being brazen or anything. And I guess it didn't look like this either Abai was being brazen, or more here in this case, the Tam was being brazen. But when they saw that it didn't work out properly, they made this decree. The Makam Rabba also Gamri. Where his Rebbe is, it's also all together. Shalom Makam Rabba, his Rebbe is not fine Achar Yud Beis Mil. 12 million beyond, Mutter Bakroi. It's Mutter on occasion. The Gboy Yeshiva, Laraso, set himself permanently. Lara also B'chol Makam. It's always also. This after Russo. That's considered to be chutzpah. Cholek a rabbi argues Rebbe. If he says Mikodim Ach Al Hara Mikris Mimakam Rabo. This is a Zoya Mikodem, comma. This is exact previously. Ach Al Hara Makam Rabo. Mara Mikris. Sorry, on occasional psak Makam Rabo like Pidu. They weren't marking Achel Rosh Lo Yistam Milson until they saw this Yata Dishmaya. It's taken away in the search circumstances. You base it, but that you should know the Mediva Rambam is bar from the words of Rambam comes clear. Zal Kob Rabba Muvak. It's only where his main Rebbe. Aval Talmid Chaver, but a Talmid who's become like a Chaver of the Rebbe, who's a grown in stature. Mudachok Habis, no matter what. Because of the test, he writes in Locha Test, the Talmid Chaver ain't Chai B'Chloido. Talmid Chaver is not required to Mechaber to every these matters. Einsham. Vor the Hegel to explicit the Mutaros of Yom Mekomo, pass in space, ain't King Dashari Poskin. But most of us know that way. Cool, she's poor. First, Mahoda Min and Beiruvin, the Talmud Chaver Mutar, I feel Mekomo Mamish. The Rambam says that we say in Eruvin, the Talmud Chaver is Mutar, even in his place, Mamish. Vani Omer, there was that us. ואני אומרת, בזה עושה, well, I guess that's in the sentence. הרחוב מותר אפילו כל ממש. ואני אומרת, זה עושה שבת with this. I say, I think the Arukh HaShulchan is now speaking, that when saying start with this makes sense. Mashiach like shows that which we can resolve that which you could have asked. Hech be'emes orah by Makom Rav Yosef. How can I bypass the place of Rav Yosef? So it must be Ela Mishum. Ela Mishum da Abaye Chazik Asol Tam Chaver Rav Yosef. Here was already Tam Chaver. The Mucha B'Shas. Skiyah the Shas. The Rabba, who was his other Rebbe, Amar Tamid Lashon Mar. So always spoken in third person. Rav Yosef Diber Lashon Ocheach. He spoke in second person. Ata. Lashon Diber Shas Basu. The Ben Azar Tam Chaver Rabbi Akiva. In fact, and the Gemara in Baba Basra, Avkufin Hay, learns from the fact that Ben Azai spoke to Rabbi Akiva in second person that he was a Talmud Chaver Rabbi Akiva. There was not concerned about paskening in his place. Until they saw them from Shemaim that he wasn't in the Siyat Shmaya. Maybe from then on, Abai held Rabbi Yosef was his Rabbi Muvak. He said he was mistaken. You hear of Das or Rashba, but Tshuva, Kain who? This is what Rashba says. Shiva Rashba. As I was saying, the word the Rak told Shlosh Parsos also arose. Only the 3 Parsos, it's also the Paskin. They even showed me in front of Chai Misa. In front of his Chai Misa, Shlosh in front of Osir. Shlosh in front of it still also, but Chai Misa, just like Chai Misa. Masha, feel who's the Shlosh Parsos? It sounds like even outside 3 Parsos is a problem. Maybe Rashba should Chachmi at the Tzafasim Tertu is there. Rashba means that the Bali Toystus in France add to this. That was Sanhedrin Tamid Chover. That was in Torah about Sanhedrin. That case Sanhedrin is Torah about Tamid Chover. The very Tamid Gomer af Chutz Shlosh Parsos also. Tamid Gomer is also even outside the 12 military parsos. Also Gamri rose. I feel Eza raw any psak will need this just without taking permission. Authorization. Tamid Chover also Tov Shlosh Parsos. Tamid Chover is also within 3 parsos, but the Chutz Shlosh Parsos is allowed outside Shlosh Parsos. For Rashba Saldocha the brain. Rashi rejects what it says. The meeting Gemurim, they're absolute students. They have Erevin Akora Tov Shlosh Parsos. Also Erevin, it means 3 parsos. Klomar, meaning dividing exhausted Shrebi Sanhedrin Shom. Also I feel the Chutz Shlosh Parsos. It's account of Rebbe's Gezeira and Sanhedrin. It's also even outside 3 parsos came that time Mishum Nechshon B'Shoina, Kmosh Kozab, because the reason is not like the Rambam, because of Kibbutz, but because of stumbling their speech. And the Zayish Tikva, but for this there's hope. So now there's just me Rabbi Echad. As long as it gets hope from, I guess not from me, it means it gets one authorization, that's enough. I've told Shosh Basas, if it's in 3 Basas, so you come Rabbi Sheni, got to get authorization in your second Rebbe. It's not enough to get one. Vuzeh was in this district. I ain't sure. You need for Shosh Basas, so he told Shosh Mikol Habaisa. So then 3 Basas got permission from all his rabbis. Chutz Shosh, outside 3 Basas, die Mintias Shus Mechon. It'd be enough to know the Shus from one of these rabbis. Okay, that's it for today, but we're in the middle of a fascinating question of how many rabbanim do you have to get smicha?